Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. So we're picking back up shortly after last episode. That's like my third video I've been working on today, real life day, because there's just so much I want to get done on here. And, you know, I'm just kind of recording ahead. Plus I have some plans for the weekend, and I want to work on the mod pack quite a bit, and it actually kind of helps because I've got a lot of stuff prepped for episodes and stuff planned. So anyways, while I was editing footage, I did throw these together. These are just little cages. They're actually made out of runestones. Well, runestones. Like, plain ones. And they're just cages. That's all they are. Just cages. And I threw them together, of course, with little tiles and these little recipes. So, anyways, I also went out during the night and I gathered up some zombies, zombie villagers. There's brute zombie. I went ahead and gathered up some of those, and I got to thinking, I don't know if I'm going to put 4 in these cages. Honestly, I think 1 in each cage is going to be more than enough blood. Especially once we get sacrifice runes. If I recall, they are affected by sacrifice runes. So I think it's going to be pretty effective just having 1 in each one. My skeleton did despawn, but that's fine. Also, I did get an anvil, and I set that up right here. So, we do have that. And let's go ahead and throw in a name tag, and we're going to name one... we'll have Albert. Just random names. We're going to have Albert the Zombie. And what we'll do, I think I should be able to make this work. Let's throw that down there. There we go. Okay, so Albert, can I target him? Yes, okay. Albert the Zombie is now inside of here. And actually, he's one of the ones that picked up one of my monster balls. It looks like. Or no, he picked up the monster ball that I threw down, huh? There is one in here that has a monster ball that I threw, and he grabbed it. So, okay, let's grab another one here. This one's name is going to be Periwinkle. Periwinkle the Zombie. This is a regular zombie. If you get close to these guys... Oh, maybe not. I thought he hit me a minute ago. Oh, yeah. They can hit me. That's okay. That's alright. We need a little bit of danger in our life. So, oh, and there's no sound. You'll notice I did stick a sound muffler. I'll show you in just a second, but I did stick a sound muffler down there. So, there is our Periwinkle zombie. And then next up, we're going to have Jazz the zombie. And let's pop up there. I mean, I could probably do some finagling so the zombies couldn't attack me, but I'm actually not worried about that. Yeah, see, that one's got a monster ball that's enchanted. Jazz does. Most of these are picking up their monster balls that I throw down. That's fine. They're all just going to have monster balls. That's fine. And then lastly, we're going to have Tiny Tim. Okay. I should have got a baby zombie and named it Tiny Tim. That's okay. That's alright. And then, there we go. There's Tiny Tim the zombie. Okay, so we have 4 zombies that cannot despawn. And now, for example, if I pull this up, see, there's my super sound muffler. Which actually I should probably shift this down, in fact. To like right there. The reason being is because we're probably going to end up using that space. My bags are such a mess right now. We're going to probably end up using that space here fairly soon for... We're going to be automating some slates, so we'll probably use that there. But now if I throw down this altar, this is with no sacrifice runes. Let's see how fast this thing fills up. You ready? Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. It's so fast. It's so fast for nothing more than a little bit of glass and some zombies. With name tags in cages. It's super fast. I love it. I love it. We should have done this sooner. It's just something I've been meaning to do, and I kept getting sidetracked, and I was like, well, I'll just stab myself, and which actually went pretty quick with all these runes of self-sacrifice. But, okay, so now we have very good automatic blood. Okay, and so what I want to do next, now that we've got that, we need to move our altar up to a tier 4. We need to do that. And so what we're going to have to do is, if we pull up blood magic, let's pull up some blood magic. We need to get ourselves a bound blade, which is right here. We're going to have to get one of these, which requires a diamond sword, a binding reagent, which is redstone, glowstone, gunpowder, and gold nugget. 400 minimum wheel, which I do have. So redstone, glowstone, gunpowder, and gold nugget. I'm also going to need some arcane ashes. These they require no wheel. But it's bone meal, charcoal, or coal, gunpowder, and redstone. Okay, let me pop over. Let me go grab those things, and let me go drop off these extra monster balls. We will end up using these. Wow, that was a big lag spike. I did just start the pack back up after rendering that video, so that could be why. Okay, so there's everything that we need. Let me pop back over, and I may have to go make some more food here in a minute. Like, I'm kind of like in a recording craze right now. There's lots of recording going on. Okay, let's throw that in there. Let's go ahead and get the arcane ashes first, which is gunpowder, bone meal, charcoal, or coal, and redstone. Okay, there's that. And then we're going to need this for the binding reagent. Okay, there's that. And of course, what we're working towards is we're kind of upgrading some blood magic. Oh, quest complete. Arcane ashes. Oh, and I did complete another quest, by the way, for the anvil. We'll turn that in as well. If we open this up, Blacksmith's Workshop, the anvil, we get a block of iron, a diamond, 5 copper coins, and a silver coin. I'll take it. And then for this here, for the arcane ashes, we get another arcane ash, blank slate, common loot bag, copper coins, and silver coin. Okay. I don't even, like, we need to catch these quests up too. I just need to catch up quests in a bad sort of way. Okay, and the diamond sword, we just so happen to have one of these lying around. I still need to clean that thing out. I just haven't. So we'll go ahead and put down our arcane ash. We're going to click it with our binding reagent and then throw in our diamond sword, and it's going to start running. And we're going to get some lightning strikes. And then, pow. There's our bound blade. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Okay, and one thing I need to do. Actually, no, I think we made the tier 3 blood orb, I think. Because I think I needed it for something. And yeah, because it took a while to craft. Because I don't have any speed upgrades in this thing. Yeah, right here. Magician's blood orb, it's already bound to me. I need to throw this in here so it starts, actually, we start getting some essence in there. You notice it can't even drain it fast enough. Like, because these zombies are just generating so much life essence. It's just insane. That's just crazy. Okay, so what we can do is we can shift right click and we can activate our bound blade. You can see it's got 9 attack damage. And what we need to do is we need to go out hunting. Aha, here we go. So what we need to do is we just have to kill mobs. We just have to kill a bunch of mobs. Because what I'm after is a blood shard at the moment. I was like, oh, there's some mobs near my blood altar. And it's like, oh yeah. Them be my mobs. I can't kill those. So, honestly, it would be hard to kill them with graveyard soil. I mean, I could do it with like my Tinker's weapons or something, but they do regenerate health so fast. Okay. There's a creeper. Maybe he'll be nice and... Nope. Nothing from him. Oh, here's some zombies. Here we go. What in the world is going... Oh, it's one of these fire guys. These fire skeletons. There we go. Okay, we got 2 weak blood shards so far. Awesome. Okay, and what we need to do is... Okay, it's standard craft. Wow. Okay. And then we're also going to need 1 for the master blood orb. I may try to get like... Okay, I was thinking I may try to get some extra ones of these. But I guess I don't really need it right now. I mean, I need to get into the soul pendants. well, then I have to level them up. And actually, it's not going to matter much longer. Oh, and there's this. I came across this. Oh, and then there's also this. I noticed this whenever I was out hunting mobs, actually, and I kind of opened it up. I might have had a sneak peek. It's this one over here. And there is constellation paper with nothing on it right now. There is a villager plushie, ancient dust, gold coin. I'll come back for the rest of the stuff. But yeah, there's some cool stuff in there. And I think there's actually one more over there that I did not get a sneak peek of, but we'll check that out in a little bit. Okay, so what we need to do, I actually need to get the runes crafted too for this, because I don't have those done yet, which is fine. I can whip those up real quick. But let me grab this, that. There's our 16 large bloodstone tiles. I told you this would be pretty quick, going through a blood magic here. And then what we need to do is just pull off... I'm going to go dump my inventory in just a moment, so I apologize. I'm going to put that right there, and then right there. It's so weird not having any sound. Mufflers always like bother me in a way. So, okay, so there we go. We actually have the bloodstone tiles down. Now we just need, what is it? 7 per line, so 28 more runes, and then we'll be able to then we'll have our tier 4 blood altar. So give me just a second. I'm gonna go, I'll show you what I'm actually going to do though. And the nice thing is I don't have to worry about ever being able to run out of blood. Like, it's not gonna happen. So I am probably going to make acceleration upgrades just so the crafting side of things is a little bit faster. I'll probably make a few of those. And what does it take to make, or not acceleration, but speed? Okay, just blank runes, blank slates, some sugar, and some stone. Awesome. Oh, and we got this little villager plushie. So I don't know that. Oh, that was a bucket. There's our villager plushie. Hoot. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab quite a bit of stone, because we're at the point now where I could just throw in like a stack of stone and just let it run to the best possible slate, and that would be okay, because we've got plenty of essence coming in. That as far as blood altar crafting goes, I mean, it's all pretty much downhill from here. So what we're going to do is, let me pull out, the nice thing is this doesn't take, normally you kind of have to have a blood orb in there so that your ritual has essence to run. These don't require any essence to run. They just run. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw in a stack of stone, and you can see it's not going to even be able to touch the amount of essence coming in. So we can pretty much set it and forget it. I mean, it's not even like moving it at the moment. Like, it's that incredible. So we'll let that start running up. Okay, our blank slates are finally done. It actually took forever to craft up a stack of blank slates. Like, no joke. Without any speed runes, it takes forever. Let's go ahead and get that. There's 16 of those. And for right now, just to make this whole process a bit quicker, I'm going to go ahead and start replacing these with speed runes. And this lack of volume kills my soul. If the zombies just weren't so noisy, it would be okay. I think sound mufflers were made for blood magic. Because it's just such a noisy thing. Okay, there we go. So now is when it gets really, really fun. Okay. So we've got some blank slates. Let's set down an omnidirectional hopper, and we're going to have the setting, or I'm sorry, wrong direction. We're going to set it right there. Okay, so what it's going to be able to do is it's going to be able to pull from the blood altar. Now, if I throw in, say, some blank slates now, and I throw in a piece of stone, you'll notice it gets auto-pulled out and dumped into there. Okay, now let's say, for example, let me pull this stuff back out, and let's do name tags in here. I want to go for a reinforced slate. Okay, so it's going to craft it. Pow, there's blank slate, and then pow, there's the reinforced slate. And now I want to go for whatever that next slate is. Yeah, that one. The one that it is. That's what I want to go for. Okay, you'll notice it's actually starting to pull on that. It's so funny to watch it. Watch this. Okay, so, which I'm about to dump some more acceleration upgrades on there. So, but you'll notice it's actually starting to kind of drop it. It's like really trying to drop the life essence. It's just not possible. Even with no sacrifice runes, it's just not possible. Is Imbued Slate the top tier? Yeah, until I get to tier 4. So, okay, so we've got another Imbued Slate. Let me get one more Reinforced Slate, because that's the one I actually want. Because I want to start getting some sacrifice runes here in a second. There we go. Okay, so we've got our slates. Let's go ahead and do blank slate, reinforced slate, imbued slate. Alright, and then what we can do is we can just dump in stone into this, and it's going to start pumping it into there. And like I can dump a bunch of stone in at the same time, and it's basically what's going to happen is it's going to craft a stack, and then it's going to dump in more stone. And then craft a stack and dump in more stone until all the stone's gone. And so what I'm going to do, let me grab like... Oh, and I forgot I have this iron sword. I need to use that too. That's going to be key for making our runes here in just a second. Okay, I'm going to grab like 5 stacks. Honestly, expanding blood altars and adding new blood altars and stuff like that, it's really easy now. And it's about to get even easier. So there's like 3.5 stacks, plus the stack that's in there. Yeah, we'll let that run for a little bit. And while we're waiting, let me go ahead and grab a bit of this. Where did my... there it is. I still need 4 more speed runes. And then that's... Okay, there's 4 speed runes. And I'm going to go ahead and swap all this out. Go. And that should make it a bit faster now. Yeah, it's actually like trying to pull on that a little bit at this point. And I guess really I could just put all these self-sacrifice down here for the time being. We might do that. And I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and put this iron sword in here. The reason I have the iron sword is because we're going to make a dagger of sacrifice with that. I guess for right now, just so we can upgrade our altar, I'll start placing down these runes of self-sacrifice. Which honestly, aside from... Oh, I'll have just enough. Yeah, I'll have just enough if I do this. Aside from... Ah, we actually crafted that. Cool. Anyways, what I was saying is, aside from decorative purposes, these are actually useless to us now because we will never stab ourselves ever again. We aren't going to. So, we don't have any need for it. Okay, but I'm going to let this run for a little bit. Once it's done running, what we should see whenever we come back is this, like filled up, lots of slates, and then there should be a dagger of sacrifice left in the blood altar. So, that's what we're hoping to see. Okay, this is still crafting, but I went ahead and got my daggers of sacrifice made. What I want to do is I want to make gems of sacrifice. These right here, and they do consume the blade. I just got some more. It's actually the last of my unenchanted iron swords. Crafted them together to fix them. And I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and just toss that there. So at the end, but you can see this is filling up pretty quick. But then what we can do is we can take these gems of sacrifice, and we can do that, and we get 4 runes of sacrifice for each one. So let's go ahead and break that. It's probably going to set this back. It's going to lose like all of its progress. That's fine. Not worried about it. There we go. We now have 8 runes of sacrifice, 20 speed runes, and then we'll have 8 self-sacrifice runes. just to boost the altar up to a tier 4. That's the only purpose of that. So there we go. We are now up to a tier 4 altar. We should be. Should be. Okay, so now what I want to do, now that we're up to tier 4, we're at the point now where we can start doing the things that I want to do. I'm going to let this finish crafting for a bit. We have some other things that we need to do. Actually, really, I need to get chunk loader. That involves me getting into mechanism. So, of course, there's the chunk loading ward. We'll be okay. Okay, but what I want to do next, now that we've got our blood altar tiered up, we will get back into a little bit of blood magic here soon, but right now I want to go out exploring. Probably explore a little bit this episode and next episode. What I'm looking for in particular is I'm looking for magestic ingots. Not the most common thing in the world, of course, but I think we should be able to find some. So I'm going to head off in this direction, and we're going to go past that nether fortress that we came across before, and just keep heading out and see if we can find some magestic ingots. And there's actually a pirate ship over here. So I wouldn't mind checking that out, because actually I know there's a mob hunt quest that we've never done before. That requires us to kill some pirates as well. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let me light this up a little bit here. Okay, there's chests here. I'm going to head down into the brig. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay, I want to turn on F7. Because I need to light this ship up so that these creatures quit getting up here. Oh wait, what's that? Hey, come here. Anyways, I need to get down there. Oh my gosh, this sounds like just wanton destruction down there. I'm going to close that door off. Because I have, like, no health. Because I'm getting, I don't know, just poison. Poison from every direction. Okay. So anyways, what do we got here? We have refined glowstone plate. Let me dump some of this stuff. That's a smelting. Inside. Whatever, I'll take it. I don't want that junk. Soulbound 2, Projectile Protection 2, I don't care about. Refined Glowstone Plate, Lapis Plate, Nether Quartz Plate. And then we've got Pyrotheum. Oh, by the way, from last episode, I did notice that we actually had Cryotheum, because I went to slot it and I was like, oh, we've already got this. So, we did already have some on hand, but I just didn't realize it. So. Okay, well anyways, there's that, and there are these barrels. Let me, it's right here. Intermedium coal, prudentium coal, iron ingots, block of copper. I'll take it. And then over here we've got just a barrel. And then we've got chocolate cake, palace, a bow, and then we've got Emeradic, Demon Plate, Restonia, Emerald, Inferium Essence. Okay, I'm starting to run out of space here really quick. Okay, well anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up. There's a spawner right there. We're going to go ahead and break that. And I'm going to light that up down there. And then we're going to do, I don't think there's anything at the top of these. I don't remember there being anything at the top of these anyways. Now we can get a closer look at these big bugs. What are they? Come here. No. I pull out my bow and then they all leave. Okay, well, anyways, let's go back down here. There we go. We'll just sit right up here and kill them all. Oh my gosh, there's so much junk down there. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh my gosh. Stop spawning. That's enough of you guys. Oh my gosh, there's so much just crap down here. There. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't want raw rabbits. Don't want that. Let's go around and get all the solidified XP at least. Most of the stuff I'm just not concerned with. I think this probably just has like fire charges in it. If maybe not even that. Okay, so back here, what do we have? Oh my gosh, so much junk. Mana infused ingot, I'll take that. Steel plates, silver plates. There's a Pally's crystal, fertilized essence, which I actually don't care about, but I'm going to hold on to it for just a minute. I'll sort this out here in just a second. We got 2 ancient dust. We got a magestic ingot. Perfect. That's pretty much what I was looking for. I mean, I still need another one, but that's a start. And we did get an aluminum plate, which is cool. Okay, so yay. Okay, so I'm going to get up out of here. I still need, like I said, I still need more magestic ingots. My armor's not in horrible shape.